Ever wonder why switching two wires in a three-phase motor causes it to go the opposite direction? I'm going to tell you. But first, a quick refresher on three-phase electrical power and how it makes motors spin. But bear with me, it's worth it. You may have to watch this one twice. So what is three-phase power? Three-phase power is a type of electrical distribution used in industries and in large buildings. Unlike single-phase power, which uses 1 to 2 alternating current conductors or wires, three-phase power uses 3 AC current conductors, all set to 120 degrees apart. This setup provides a constant flow of power, which is more efficient and stable. So what does it mean if phases are 120 degrees shifted? When you look at an AC sine wave, which is a measurement of voltage over time, what you're actually seeing is a 2D representation of a three-dimensional cylindrical spiral. One AC sine wave represents 360 degrees rotation. If you laid out the sine wave and chart it, the circular rotation, you can see that the first phase, peak voltage is at 90 degrees. As the sine wave comes down and meets the zero voltage line, that's 180 degrees. Then it goes negative to 270 and then back up to 360. That sine wave is a full circle. When phase A is at 90 degrees and starts to come down, at 120 degrees, phase B starts its sine wave. When it gets to 120 degrees, the same thing with phase C, and that's what a 120 degree phase shift means. Now let's talk about three-phase motors and how they're wired. Motors that use three-phase power have windings arranged in a specific pattern. When the three phases of electrical power flow through the copper windings, they create a rotating magnetic field. This rotating magnetic field is what makes the motor's rotor spin. The rotor is often a permanent magnet that tries to align with the magnets because opposites attract. Because the magnetic field is constantly changing due to the three-phase power, the rotor keeps chasing the rotating field, causing it to spin. Blue starts, 120 degrees later, black starts, 120 degrees later, red starts. If you switch two of the motor's power wires, you change the order of the phases from blue, black, red to red, black, blue. This changes the phase order and makes the magnetic field rotate in the opposite direction. And guess what? The motor's rotational direction is also reversed. So if your motor is spinning backwards, simply switch any of the two three-phase power and it'll spin the other way. Now you know why. Bonus fact. When you apply a voltage to a coil of wire, it induces a magnetic field. If you put a permanent magnet within that field, it creates rotational motion. Now, if you rotate a magnet within a coil of wire, it produces a voltage, and that's how a generator works. At a power plant, we have a steam turbine, which we burn a fuel, which boils water, that creates steam. That steam turns the turbine, which rotates the rotor or magnet in the generator, producing a voltage. And that's basically how electricity is produced. If you like this video and have any other questions about electricity, controls, electronics, or air conditioning, leave me a comment below. Thanks for watching.